Hey guys, it's Greg. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be giving you 10 reasons why you should own a Super Strat. Now, I know what you're thinking.
But Greg, is there really even 10 whole reasons why you should own a Super Strat? Oh my god.
Shut up and don't be silly. Yes, there is. There's probably like 100, but I've narrowed it down to only 10. You're welcome. Okay, so Super Strats. Now, if you've been watching my channel, or maybe you're brand new, and if so, welcome. But anyways, if you've been watching my channel and most channels regularly, you'll notice a lot of people are playing Super Strats. Oh my god, why? Well, that's what we're going to answer. You know, there's a lot of advantages. Tons of famous players have used them over the years. Yeah, Les Paul's got a better tone. Sticker, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that? We're talking Super Strats. All right? And so we're going to go through 10 reasons why I think everyone should own at least one Super Strat. Okay, so reason number one. I'm using my Charvel DK24 for this example, by the way, but this pretty much applies to almost all Super Strats in all these examples. But anyways, I digress. Reason number one is playability, right? So playability is a huge factor for me. I don't care how great a guitar sounds. I don't care how, thick it is, sounding it is, or full sounding or whatever. If it doesn't have a nice neck and I can't access all the frets, I don't care. So the reasons I love Super Strats, number one, I think everyone does, is the playability of it, right? You have a thinner neck. You also have a bolt-on neck that's typically unfinished. So when you don't have finish or paint on the back, your thumb doesn't stick to it and you can actually move around a lot faster. So I'm a huge fan of things like, roasted maple necks and fretboards. Also, another feature you can only really find on Super Strats. You're not going to be able to take a Gibson Les Paul or an Explorer or something and do a roasted maple, neck and board, maybe just the board. But it's a totally different feel, and it just really glides and makes shredding super, super easy and super smooth. And that's what we want, because we're here to shred. Okay, reason number two, versatility. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so, most standard kind of Explorers, Les Pauls, Flying Vs, they're always just humbucker. And even just a regular Strat usually is just 3 single coils. What's nice about most Super Strats is there's a variety of different options. Single humbucker, 2 humbuckers, what I have here, HSH, which is my personal favorite. There's also HSS. There's so many different options, typically 5-way blades. Sometimes you'll even have a coil split, so you can get up to as many as 10 different tones. It's just a way more versatile, overall better experience. You can get anything from, funk to classical, jazz, rock, metal, shred, fusion, whatever it is. One guitar that can basically do it all and do it very well. Number 3. Tremolos, all right? Now, some people love these, some people hate them. Personally, I love them. Tremolos are awesome if you understand them, and it just gives you so many more options. You can do cool whammy bar dives, you can do pinch harmonics, you can do all kinds of different things that really help accentuate it, especially with your lead playing. You can use it just to vibrato chords. There's so many uses for a tremolo that you just don't get on almost anything else. And even just a standard Strat, really, the tremolo is always kind of meh, never really holds tune. An actual Super Strat always has a better trem that you can do flutters and all kinds of different things on to actually hold tune. Okay, reason number 4, lightweight. I love lightweight guitars. I hate when you're playing a gig or something and you got this really heavy, 9-10 pound Les Paul, Explorer, whatever it is, kind of weighing on your shoulder all night. I love just nice and lightweight. You kind of almost don't even feel like there's really a guitar in front of you. It just makes it easier, more fun, and you can definitely rock longer on stage, without getting fatigued or having that kind of shoulder wear that you do with, a 10-pound slab of wood or something like that. Reason number 5, which is a huge one for me personally, upper fret access. I've never understood why people like single cuts so much. Yeah, okay, it has a thicker tone, blah, 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 whatever, but the upper fret access sucks. I don't care how many frets you have. If your thumb cannot go past 14, guess what? You're not hitting any of these. So for me, I love the fact that most Super Strats 24 frets, some are even 27. You know, the standard 22, everything has 22. You know, it's so much more options when you have that extra octave and your hand's not hitting or your thumb isn't, you know, getting constricted by, well, it can't go any further. So for me, that's a huge thing. I love the access to being able to hit the entire fretboard, and I don't get why more people don't understand that, but, you know, to each their own, I guess, even if you're kind of dumb. Number 6. So number 6, it's way easier to access the truss rod, right? Truss rod is a big pain in the butt on 90% of guitars, right? Every time you have to adjust it, you got to take a plate off, you got to go down there, you know, try to loosen your strings and get in between them. It's always a big pain in the butt. But a lot of these now have this awesome one that's just right here at the bottom of the heel of your neck, right where it meets the humbucker. Super easy to get in and out of there. You don't have to, you know, loosen your strings or change tunings or do anything. You can adjust it in just a few seconds and you're ready to rock again. All right, number 7. They are much easier to do repairs to. You know, if something happens to your neck and you need a new neck, you can't. Now, if you dropped a Les Paul and you break the neck or snap the headstock or something, it's over. The whole guitar is finished. It's almost impossible to really repair those. You know, with this, you know, if I drop this and the neck snaps or whatever, I can always order a replacement neck. Same thing with the body. If the body's really dinged up or something weird, I can actually still always just get the body and keep the neck. So much easier on the repair side of things, which does come up from time to time. It just makes life a lot more convenient when it does. Okay, number 8. Now, number 8 ties in with the last one. Since it's a lot easier to change things on here when you have a repair, it's a lot easier to mod in general. So Super Strats are great mod platforms. Whether you want to change the pickups, you want to change the pots, the knobs, the selector switch, even the tremolo, it's so much easier to do that on a Super Strat than it is with, like, you know, a standard 2-domatic bridge, you know, something like again, Explorer, V, Les Paul, whatever it is. It's much harder to do that on those guitars. It's way, way easier to upgrade this Eddie Van Halen style, make it your own, do whatever you want, and mod it and make it a really customizable, cool guitar for yourself. All right, number 9, tuning stability. Now, before you go, okay, if you understand how a trem works, they're very convenient. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't. A lot of people are like, oh, they never hold tune. Okay, they do hold tune. If that was true, 50% of the guitars in the world wouldn't come standard with them. You know, every EVH guitar comes standard with them. Almost every Ibanez. Tons and tons of guitars come standard with trems. So once you understand how a trem works, it's very simple. And once you get that down, I mean, you can have these whole tunes for days, weeks. I used to play 4-hour gigs. I'd tune it once, maybe twice in the entire 4 hours if I was playing one of my guitars that had a trem on it. So, you know, despite what people say, meh, they're actually really good, and that's the entire point of them. You can beat them up, the whole tune. You can go crazy on the whammy bar. You can do dives, whatever it is, and it'll hold tune for you all night. And finally, number 10, and the most important reason of all, they're iconic. Everybody from Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, and almost every guitar player from the 80s pretty much have all played them. There's a reason why everybody loves Super Strats. You know, again, great mod platform, super versatile, all the things I mentioned. But when you're rocking all night, you need something that's going to get you, you know, stay in tune. You know, you'll be able to hit all the upper frets. You're going to be able to do all the things you want to do without having to worry about, like, oh man, this sucks. Oh, the guitar's so heavy, whatever it is, right? So number 10, again, the most obvious, but it's true. Most iconic guitar of all time. I don't care what you say. It's my channel, so I'm right. You're wrong. You're welcome. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. What do you think? Do you agree with my 10 reasons why you need a Super Strat? Do you have a Super Strat? Do you love one? Do you hate one? Let me know in the comments below. As always, like, share, subscribe, join the Patreon, and if you want one-on-one lessons with me over Zoom, my email is in the video description below, and I will summon you for the next video. Hey guys, it's Greg. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to... That's perfect. Okay. Hi. Hey guys, it's Greg. Welcome...